buzzing for this JDM versus, as Chell will say, Islam Makhachev, or however he mispronounces these names. It's incredible. After yesterday's episode of Ariel Hawani show, and Chell's son is featured there, their Ariel and bad guy thing, man, whew, it just got me hyped. Like, I wasn't buzzed until Chell started talking about it, and then I do realize, like, fighters, like, fight fans know this card, right? It's MSG, so of course it bleeds into that casual market. But if you're watching this video, you're probably a fight fan. You clicked on it because it was like, whatever title, JDM versus Islam, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm excited. I don't fucking know. But what I'm just saying is, I am excited. I'm a big fight fan. But I do agree with Chell, like 100%. Because, look, UFC's so big, this $12 billion, whatever, I think it's $12 billion deal, whatever it is. But how many fight like fans in real life do you know? If you're not in the jiu-jitsu community, and I'm not talking like, but actual fans that can talk, that knows Islam Makhachev, knows the difference between Habib and those two, that knows that, you know, Connor's not every, I know people that see UFC fighters with a belt. Like, I saw someone call Marab Conor McGregor. Like, that's a fan of UFC, right? Like, and that's the majority of the fanship. But how many like hardcore fans do you know that's watching, you know, Morning Combat, Luke Thomas, his live chat, Ariel Hawani, the Spotify days of The Ringer, like tapped into Chuck Mindenhall, and then also following all the tea? You know, I'm one of those fans. So if you're one of those fans, you know, we're gonna start this separate channel. I've done this before on another channel, but I always kept changing it. But anyway, let's do some walk and breakdowns, because, man, I'm buzzing about this main event right now. It's fucking insane. So we're just gonna talk about Islam and JDM. So Jack Della Maddalena, what is it, like Jackaro? I don't even know his actual fucking real name. But JDM is vicious, and I'm in a predicament here. And I find that if you're gonna watch this, you probably are too. Islam has made me say this. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick against Islam. He's earned that right. Such as like John Jones, such as Valentina. We'll talk about Valentina in another video. But Islam has earned that right. Like, I have to just see him beat. Such as, and I was gonna be in this predicament with if Islam and Ilya would have fought each other, because Ilya has fucking just blown me away with how, not just the performances, but how he's doing it, finishes. So he's earned that right to be like, dude, you just have to show me, like, someone has to just show me that you're beatable. Islam, I've seen it before earlier in the thing, but ever since then, he's like 15 plus, 16 plus fight streak, right? So he's earned that right of just being like, damn, I just got to see Islam lose. Like, I'm not going to pick against him. Like, I got to see John Jones lose. I'm not going to pick against him. They're in that room together. JDM earned that for me too, man. Like, and he earned it early against Bilal. How JDM strikes is so unique in the MMA world. If you're a fan of boxing, I want you to go watch. You can find it on YouTube. Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I am suggesting you watch one of the most like remarkable performances in boxing history. And I know history in boxing has UFC's 30 years old, 31, whatever, 32. Boxing's like 200 years old. Trust me, this performance that Terrence Crawford put out against Errol Spence is one of the best that you've ever seen. But I want you to notice something in boxing. I just want you to watch that because it's incredible. Watch a couple rounds. See how a boxer is so well at placing himself in the phone booth and throwing combinations. And not just doing it to create space, but doing it to create damage and opportunity to finish. It's so clean what boxing is, because you hear like Mighty talk about this too, the void. In boxing, there's no void, there's just opportunity space. because there's no surprises such as knees, elbows, takedowns, submissions, blah, 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 right? It's only one element of fighting. JDM has found a way to incorporate unique, flexible takedown defense where some people are going to be like, he was taken down like 11 times in his last like 4 fights and blah, 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 blah. Well, you answer this question for me. He's champion, so did he lose those fights? Okay, no. And I believe he got up every time. That's a skill to get up and do that. He's doing the Derek Lewis thing. He's like, it's just time to get up and knock a motherfucker out. So, what I'm saying is JDM has found a unique way of like, he can stay in that pocket and produce so much accuracy and damage, which is so unique in MMA. Watch the Kevin Holland fight. That's where I saw it. I was actually live for that. I was like, whoa, this guy is, and we had some pretty good seats, completely on accident too. But you could see how he manages space, but he doesn't throw like one punch to do like an overhand right, just to connect and make contact that leads into a chain wrestling of takedowns. He's not about that. He is precisely placing his punches to move you in a direction to set you up for a nice kill shot. Look at the Bilal fight, but Bilal, big ass head, took so much damage. Anyway, he earned that right of being like, ow, I just have to see it, because he's a part of that, you know, that new class. So is Islam, that new class of fighter where you were seeing something so different here. Like, this is truly like when Izzy came in with the feint game, right? That was so different in city kickboxing. Really changed the game for about, 18 months, damn near 2 years, until everyone caught up with tape. JDM, not many fighters can do it. I think this is one of his specialties. How he's able, and you got to think about some of the best. Even like if Dustin gets in there in close quarters, he's going, but he's a little sloppy. He's just trying to create motion sometimes and just connect. Justin Gaethje, when he gets in that phone booth, think about how fighting in phone booth. Watch how Justin Gaethje fights in that phone booth distance when it's like face to face, and then watch how JDM does it. He's always balanced too. It's quite remarkable. But this is what is it? Like, you know, in video games terms, this is like a characteristic that only he has, I believe, because I've not seen someone do this. Ilya is good, but Ilya is the matador, but he's really good at being the bull into, like, he traps you against that cage, takes away your space. JDM can dance for you, and that's why, I don't know, like, if I had to make a pick, this is what I'm gonna make. Like, you should definitely go with Islam if you're betting, right? That Anaconda necktie series that he has in that front headlock position is vicious and amazing, and he's very fluent with it too. But someone's about to hit me. And so the submission game, 11 chances, world pound for pound. You're telling me your JDM is going to get taken down, let's say half the times, 5.5 times, right? But he's being taken down by the number 1 pound for pound that has a vicious submission game and knows how to mat return and has wrestled with Habib. So it'd be smart to go with Islam. But I'm riding JDM, man. This guy, 28. That's the problem here. 28. Every time he fights, he gets better and better and better. And we're gonna go with this is his first title defense. He has Volk in his corner, not actual corner, I don't think, but in his training camp to educate him. Then he has the tutelage of Craig Jones, and this is Craig's, I think, 3rd time fighting against Islam's camp and everything. It's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. See, now, if you made it through 9 minutes of this bullshit, you're excited too, because this is gonna be a fun one. But I would go JDM. It's gonna be a finish. I cannot see this going to the judges. I feel like it's Madison Square Garden. Magic has to happen, and JDM finish I think it's going to go into the 4th round, but I don't think it's going to see the 5th. All right, guys. Peace.